and they were making these determinations of how easily the public could be manipulated, right? And in the intervening 100 years, a lot of research has been done, and on cognitive biases and, you know, the system 1, system 2, the quick
instinct, if you will,
or the rule of thumb, that short term it works, you know,
most of the time,
and versus the system 2, which is the more deliberative, you know, looking at all the as much of the landscape as you're aware of, and all of that, and how much of the public relations industry has used all of those findings from psychology and economics to short circuit our, you know, rational long-term thinking in favor of this short-term react right now, spend your money now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence. I mean, I don't know if people know this, but Bernays was Sigmund Freud's nephew. So it doesn't really surprise me that.
Well, and a lot of in that documentary, The Century of the Self, he made quite a bit of that, you know, that Bernays did talk to his uncle, right? You know, and so that when you're having those kinds of conversations, you're obviously, you know, building on that and saying, well, that's interesting. I wonder if that would work over here. And then he went out and tried it and said, oddly enough, it does work.
Yeah.
I wish I could find that thing on the, he says that propaganda becomes vicious and reprehensible only when its authors consciously and deliberately disseminate what they know to be lies. So he had a high ethical standard for himself, as far as he did not believe that what he was doing was in any sense manipulative, you know, that was bad. He believed that him and other people that were involved in that, they were really trying to make a better society. You know, now whether they did or not is an open question.
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know, the introduction chapter where the other guy's like talking.
Oh, Mark Crispin Miller?
Yeah, that part where he mentions about the cigarette thing. Like, I guess he initially super pushed cigarettes, and then once he realized that they were, you know, detrimental to people's health, he, you know, reversed his position. So it wasn't like he was like, I guess I'm just piggybacking. It wasn't like he wasn't a terrible human, like I'm evil and I'm just out to hurt everybody.
Well, he was very instrumental, I think, in Philip Morris selling Lucky Strikes. He was like really like good at that. But although Miller does note the fact that he did change his position and he became very much towards the end of his life anti-smoking, but there was that period of time when information was coming out that he was ignoring.
Yeah.
It was only when it became
glaring,
too big to ignore, that the mountain of evidence had gotten large enough to where then he changed his position. So yeah, good on him. But let's not give him, you know. Well, yeah, you know, don't give him too much. But it does show that he did have an ethical center, right? That, you know, you can ignore something for a while until I can't anymore.